Guys, I thought I'd just make another vlog. The last one was prayer requests. I just wanted to add a little more to this one. I'm in the bedroom right now. In case you wonder where I'm at. It looks different. Sherm's in there watching the New Year's specials on TV. I am too. I just came in here to make a vlog because a lot of things are weighing on my heart tonight. I'm sorry, I'm out of breath. This is walking from the living room to in here to the bedroom, which is right beside of the living room. My heart racing like crazy. I might have to take one of my heart medications. I'm supposed to take them every night and day. But I usually just take it in the daytime. So I might have to take one tonight. Because it's racing so bad, you know. But 2015 has been a really hard year. Most of you guys know already, we lost our little girl on January 25th, 2015. For those of you who are just now watching, our little girl I'm talking about was our fur baby. Her name was Dottie. Her name's Dottie. She's our little house dog. I hate to call her that. I call her our little girl because she was like our child. She was our daughter. But I like to add the fur baby part in there because for the ones who don't know and you say child, some people get so offended. When she first passed away and we had put on Facebook, you know, that we lost her. So many people wrote so many bad things because we was calling Dottie our daughter, which she is. To us, she is. We can't have human children. And I had Dottie since she was born. She wasn't even weaned when I got her. I fed her. I kept her alive with an eyedropper, feeding her. And she slept with me ever since she was born. And she was almost 7, should have been 17 in August. On August 18th, 2015. She was my daughter. She was our daughter. When Sherm and I married, Dottie was only 1. She was still a baby, very much. Her and Abby grew up together. She was born in August. And because I got her for graduation when I graduated in May. And I got her a couple months after I graduated. And Abby was born in March. So, yeah, they grew up together. I got a picture of them, or two, where they're together. There, Abby, her little baby in her sleeper, and Dottie there beside of her. I cherish those. It's been a really hard year with that. It's hard for me to think of going into another year without her. I feel guilty for continuing to go into another year without her being here. I feel guilty for continuing to live my life, continuing to go on without her. It's a feeling I can't explain. I just feel so guilty. Like I shouldn't go on without her, you know? To those of you who are worried, don't worry about me. I'm not gonna do anything to myself. It's just the way I feel. It's weird. It's just really hard to explain. I just feel guilty, you know? We're ending 2015 also with not good news. My Aunt Cindy has been sick for days. I don't know if she's got the flu or what she's got, but her blood pressure's also been sky high. I mean, so high that they gave her like emergency blood pressure medicine to take like right now when it's so high. I mean, we're talking 200 and something over 100 and something. I mean, really, really high. And she's been sick with the flu or something. She's freezing again tonight when I talked to her, and she's freezing, had a high fever last night and then broke out into a sweat. And she just can't seem to shake it, and she's getting older, you know. She's almost in her 60s, and it just scares me. Because she don't go to the doctor because she don't got insurance, you know, and she just went to that little clinic. Because when I was telling you about the blood pressure, she went to a little clinic that only costs $40. But she don't go there all the time. It was just, you know, she had to been feeling bad to go there because she don't go to the doctor. And she wasn't sick when she went there. She was just, I really don't know what took her there, to tell you the truth. She told me she thought she was going to bronchitis, but I think it was something else. Because I think she was having chest pains or something. Because I remember her mentioning something about it before. But now she is sick. And my Aunt Pat is sick as well. She's got knots on both sides of her throat. She's just trying to find somebody that was going to town today to get her some NyQuil and stuff, but nobody was going. The only way any of us got to go to town is Cindy, and, you know, she's sick. So I don't know if she got it or not. And our family friend, my Aunt Pat, it's her sister-in-law. Her husband, it's his brother's wife, Julie. I've known all the kids ever since they were little. I watched them grow up pretty much. She's got 3 boys and a girl. The youngest, well, Jordan, he's the youngest. Her girl's Abby's age. They're 16. And the oldest is already, you know, he's out of school and stuff. I think the second oldest, Levi, he's out of school too. Michaela and Jordan. And Jordan's getting up there, but he's still, you know, young. But he's not a little baby. He's not a little kid. But anyway, she was having issues with bleeding really bad. And they did that surgery on her where they go up in there and burn you to try to keep you from bleeding. And it didn't work. It might have worked for a while, I don't know, but it quit working anyway. Or it didn't work at all. And she kept bleeding, and they had to do a blood transfusion on her in the ER the other day. And then they sent her to Gallipolis. And they had to do a hysterectomy on her yesterday. And they found a fibroid tumor in her the size of a grapefruit. And they just did an ultrasound or something. Not even, I think Cindy told me, not even a month ago, and they didn't see that. So that's how fast that thing growed. To the size of a cantaloupe. You guys know how big a cantaloupe is. I mean, we're probably talking about half the size of a basketball, right? And they said that was probably what was causing the bleeding. So hopefully she won't have no more issues right now. And the one I've been saving to tell you more about the most is the one with Sherm. He's still having pain in his stomach and back, and he's having chest pains, and I worry about him every single day. His mom has that blood disease, and our doctor said that Sherm's a carrier of it, and Sherm's got cysts in his kidneys. His mom's got cysts in her kidneys, and she's in bad health. She's had surgery after surgery after surgery, and I don't want to see Sherm go through that. But he's already got the cyst in his kidneys, and he's got a cyst in his sinuses. And then it goes up into his chest, which that just started the chest thing. So I'm really worried about that, because the kidney doctor, when he seen the CAT scan, he said, I thought I was going to have to come in here and tell you that you have a so much % chance of having cancer, kidney cancer, by the looks of that one on the MRI, or on the CAT scan, sorry. He said, but then when I seen the images of the MRI, which I was glad to see, he said, because I was going to send you for one, he said it looks more like a cyst on the MRI. But he said, if it is kidney cancer grows very slowly, which we're praying to God it's not kidney cancer. I don't know what the cyst can do. I know that it causes a lot of pain, but he's got to go back in a year to get another MRI, which I can't remember the month we were there. It's been months ago. Can't remember. I think it was in the summer or spring we were there. So next year he'll be getting another MRI to check that out, and pray to God that it is just a cyst, and pray those cysts won't, affect anything like in a bad way, because I've watched all these medical shows, and I know some cysts, they say if they rupture they can kill you. So I'm just really scared about him. He's got diabetes too, and other things wrong with him, but spinal stenosis in his back, it's always bothering him. But the one I want to talk about the most tonight is my niece's boyfriend, Chris. If you guys watched my vlogs here the last few days, or the prayer request, you know that Chris, he's been sick for a while, and his mom's had him to Children's Hospital 3 times. And, well, they admitted him the other day. And they said now that he has double pneumonia, mono, and some kind of viral infection. A really bad viral infection that they don't know what it is. And, I mean, he's really bad, guys. He needs prayer so bad. God has him weighing so heavy on my heart. He's all I can think about. I haven't even met him yet, but I feel like I know him the way Abby always talks about him, They love each other so much. He's all I can think about. He's just weighing so heavy on my heart. Anyway, it's not starting out the new year good for him. His families. I can't even imagine what they're going through. When he woke up, he didn't know where he was. He couldn't remember things. He's like totally out of it. And he couldn't breathe. He stopped being able to breathe when he was awake. So they had to put him in a coma. And both of his lungs are full of fluid. So they had to drain the fluid out of one of his lungs. And they also gave him a blood transfusion, which I really, don't know what the blood transfusion was for, unless they just wanted to, take out some blood because of the infection and try to put some, healthy blood in. But really worried about him. His grandma told Abby, put on her page, I guess, and Abby seen it a little bit ago, that he was doing a little better after they drained that one lung. But who's to say it's not going to fill up again? and the other one's still full of fluid, but he's still in a coma. And you know, things can turn for the better or for the worst in a heartbeat, in a minute's notice, or, you know. So I'd really appreciate it if you guys would pray for Chris and his family. I mean, like I said, he's just weighing really, really heavy on my heart. He's all I can think about, and I just feel so bad for him and his family having to go into the new year like this. It just breaks my heart. But anyways, guys, I know this vlog is probably getting really long. I just wanted to talk to you guys for a minute and basically just ask prayer for Chris again. Because like I said, I just can't get him off my mind. God's got him on my heart. I just feel really, really bad. You know, I don't feel good about it. I'm just really scared, and I know it's all in God's hands, and I pray God works through his body and takes all the bad infection and everything out and heals him. And I would appreciate it so much if you would pray with me that God will take care of him and heal him and be with his family during this time. And I'd appreciate it if you'd also say a prayer for my Abby, because she's really worried about him. They love each other so much. Anyways, guys, this is probably really long. I'm sorry. But I will let you guys go. I also just wanted to say, I hope you guys have a good New Year's. I hope you have you may have had a good year in 2015. You may have had a bad year in 2015. But regardless, I hope 2016 brings you a 100% much better year. And God bless you all. Thank you so, so much if you pray for Chris and his family and Abby, but Chris mostly. Thank you so much. And I love you guys so much. Happy New Year. Bye, guys.